Hey team, welcome back to the channel. I'm Wayne from Daddy Bear Grills, and today we're in my beautiful woodland, Lizzie's yard. Look at it, this time of year with all the bluebells out, it's absolutely beautiful. We're celebrating UK Barbecue Week at the moment, and today we've got a banger. We're gonna do the Sunday lunch with a beautiful dessert. We're gonna do hung chicken with a chimichurri, smashed roast potato, and tender stem broccoli, and we're going to do a beautiful rhubarb crumble in the fire, so cold roasted rhubarb crumble. So I've got this beautiful chicken from my butchers, Paley Farm Butchers in Cranbrook. It's absolutely beautiful, and I've got the rhubarb from my own allotment as well, so we're going to have some fun today. So I'm going to start, we're literally going to oil down our bird, and all I'm going to put on the bird is some smoked Malden sea salt, and that's all I want to put on this bird. I'm going to let the flavour of the bird come through. I'm going to put a bit of lemon and parsley in the cavity, but apart from that, just a bit of salt, and we're going to let the flavour of the fire do the rest. So I'll use some parsley. Just going to get that stuffed in there, and we're going to put half a lovely lemon in there, just so it can cook and steam inside and bring out its beautiful juices. So we've got the tripod roaster from Kadai. This is a fantastic bit of kit that you can literally, we're going to sit the chicken in, but it's got every single point, so you can hang the chicken throughout the cook, so you can turn it round with no problem. Simply just going to open it up. We're going to get our bird. I'm going to sit it in. I've probably got too big of a chicken as per usual, but because it's a lovely free range chicken here that we've got. So we've got our bird in now. It's all oiled and salted. That's all we're going to use, and we're just going to get it above the fire. All we've got to do now is manage the fire throughout the afternoon. So let's make a cup of coffee and enjoy the sunshine. So now we've got the chicken hanging, I'm going to make the chimichurri up, because chimichurri is my favourite sauce to go with anything really, and it beautifully will go with this chicken like it does with beef and everything. But also the main reason we're going to do this now, because the longer you leave the chimichurri to marinate, the more bold the flavours are going to be as they come out. So we've got our parsley here. Some people blend their chimichurri so it's really fine. I like mine being a little bit like lumpy, having like the ingredients quite thick in there, so it covers well. Get some dried oregano. I'm going to put in probably the same amount, and then we're going to get our garlic in. Have a squeeze of lemon, so we're going to use our other half of our lemon. I'm going to put our chilli in. I'm going to put some red wine vinegar in. So the key is usually 2 parts olive oil to 1 part red wine vinegar for the acidity. There we go. So we're going to put that to, so we're going to put a bit of tin foil on that, and we're just going to let that marinate over the next few hours. Right then, so let's fill our pot up. And we're going to put in our potatoes. And I'm just going to put this directly on the fire. Right, so now we're going to move on to our rhubarb crumble, our fire roasted rhubarb crumble. So got some lovely rhubarb here that I grew on my own allotment. These are absolutely delicious. So just going to cut off the wooded ends. And we need about 600 grams. So I'm going to cut them into little cubes. So there's our rhubarb straight into our pan. Now we need some caster sugar, around 100 grams. And then a tablespoon of flour, plain flour. So we're going to put a dash of vanilla extract in, about a teaspoon, and then the juice of an orange. Give that a good mix up. So now for the topping, we need 150 grams of plain flour. We're going to put in 100 grams of butter, which we're going to work in with our fingers. So I'm going to chop it all up. So we're just going to work this into the butter, the flour. I think we're just about there. Look nice and crumbly now. Awesome. So we have a nice pinch of salt. I'm going to put a dash of cinnamon in there. Now here you might use brown sugar if you like, but because I have honey, I actually think honey's a bit more natural, so I always use honey where I can. Nice drizzle of honey. And then we're going to put in our oats as well, just so we get a nice crumbly topping. So now that's made, all we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle it all over the top. And there is our rhubarb crumble. That's all set. Now all we're going to do is put some tin foil on that. We're going to put it in the coals and let it bake. And fingers crossed, it comes out well. So chicken looking pretty good here, and I'd say it's nearly done. So I'm just going to give it one more turn while we have the, just to keep her warm really, while we do our potatoes. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to smash these. So these have been parboiled. All you need to do is just put your hand on them and just push them down. You don't want them to split. You want them just like that. You just a nice push so they go flat. Don't want them to go and mush. They're just right, these. We're going to get our pan on. Literally going to smash a couple of garlic cloves, and we're going to get our potatoes in. And there we go, Sunday lunch and our rhubarb and crumble dessert. So this looks absolutely delicious. Let's see how we've done. So this beautiful bit of chicken with chimichurri, absolutely perfect. Oh, that's so tender, that's delicious. I've got to try this rhubarb crumble. Look at that, all gooing inside. Oh, that's banger. Coal roasted rhubarb crumble. Cooked over live fire in the woods. You just can't beat it, can you? So guys, my beautiful Sunday dinner with a dessert, all cooked over live fire on the Kadai in the woods, part of the UK barbecue week. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share, comment below what your thoughts are on this. Would you smash it or would you pass? Let us know in the comments anything that you'd like to see me cook as well out here in the woods. And hopefully you'll be able to come out to the woods with me soon, because we'll be opening the gates for our live fire cooking experiences day in the woods with Daddy Bear Grylls. So until then, we're going to see you next week. I'm going to smash this. Please share it, because that's what makes us grow. See you next week.